Alrighty, I was just challenged again at the Fort Smith DMV. This time they sent an investigator from the Department of Finance and Administration. The guy walks up and says, "You need to get out of here." And I'm like, "Dude, we went through this the other day. The cops got called." Let me turn off that back wiper. It was raining this morning. The cops got called. They affirmed my rights. And, yeah, we've already been through this. And he said, "Well, I'm about to show you." And he went inside. And I didn't hear from him for a while. Then the cops showed up again. Luckily, the cop that, before that, he came back out and we had a conversation about it. This time he came with case law in his hand. And if you saw my last video, I referred to that case with the Reverend Tom Brown, which, God, that guy can suck it, dude. I don't care if people watching this video are good buddies with him. That guy can suck it. He's made my life so much harder. He's the guy that got people banned from DMVs. But the thing about that case is he was harassing people. So, and that's what I told him. I'm like, look, that's a case where they were harassing people. I'm not harassing anyone, okay? I'm being nice to people. I'm not blocking a door. I'm not doing anything illegal. This is a constitutionally protected activity. So anyways, the Fort Smith Police Department get there. They are on my side because they remembered last time what happened. It was Officer Shaw, and I brought up his name, and they remembered. They knew all about it because I guess he told the rest of the department, "Hey, if they call you, just tell them that tell the DMV that he's good to leave him alone." Okay, he's like, "Well, call a supervisor." So we had to sit there and wait on the supervisor forever. I got video of most of this. It wasn't the best video because, like, I need like a body camera or something if I'm gonna keep doing this stuff, and I'm gonna see if I can get something like that, but I don't have it. Anyways, so what was I saying? So then the cops, finally the supervisor gets there, and dude, let me tell you, the supervisor was great. He was like, "We're not going to this agency is not going to take any part in bothering this man. He is within his rights." They brought up the case law, and he's like, "That's something after someone has already gone to court. That's not," basically he said it's irrelevant. And he said, and then the DFA investigator had the gall to say, "Well, you arrest him." And he said, "No, we're not going to take part in that." And then the cops came up and apologized to me. Oh, wait, that wasn't the end of it. Oh, and I got most of the, I'm saying this because the video is not that great. I just kind of want to, like, say what happened in the video before you see the video. Anyways, so they leave. And then the guy comes out, and I thought we were done. I thought this has got to be over at this point, okay? It wasn't, okay? So the guy, I'll put a photo of him on here. He apparently has arresting powers, and because he has cuffs and a gun. I'm assuming he has a badge, but I didn't see it. And he said, "Okay, here's where we're at," when it came out. And I was like, shit, we're still going on with this? He wanted me to just go in the parking lot. He's like, "Get off the sidewalk, go in the parking lot, and we're good." I didn't want to do that, but I got a little legal advice, and I was told, let's just do that for now. Leave that fight for another day, which is definitely going to be another day. I'm going back, them freaking bastards. So I went ahead and went in the parking lot. That's the whole story. That's all I got right now. It's not over at the Fort Smith DMV. And here's the video I got. Thanks for watching. 6515. It's a taxpayer-funded building, dude. We went through all this the other day. Okay. You can go there with me. So yeah, the cops got called and they said I was good to go. This is a constitutionally protected activity. The First
It is,
Amendment,
but not on this property. It is.
the
But not
First
on this
Amendment to the Constitution says you have the right to petition your government for redress of grievances.
property. Supreme Court says you give you a hearing.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
No,
But you get a copy when constitutional.
that's not the correct case law. That guy was harassing people, like screaming at me.
Doesn't matter. It says that you cannot be here on DFA property. Petition.
This is a taxpayer-funded building. So why did the cops let me stay the other day?
Because they didn't have this, but they're going to when they get here.
Okay, why are you so concerned about all this?
Because I work for the DFA.
Do you care about the First Amendment that you swore to uphold and protect?
It's got nothing to do with the First Amendment.
Apparently, yes, it does, sir.
Not-
You need to read the Constitution.
I have.
No, you haven't. No, you haven't.
But I'm not going to argue with you about it.
I will,
Okay.
because you're dead wrong.
All right.
I already went through this whole thing, so. Hello.
How are you?
Good. You registered to vote here in Fort Smith?
Yes.
Would you mind signing a petition to get a candidate for judge on the ballot? Yep. Just gets his name on the ballot. His name is Whitfield Hyman. He's a local attorney. You might remember he was the fellow that sued the city about recycling here in Fort Smith. Yeah, he's got to have 344 signatures to get his name on the ballot. The deadline's tomorrow. Not bad. We're getting there. Yeah, the silly thing about it is I'll be done by the end of the day. This is my last day here, dude. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Have a good one. Sir, did I ask you on our petition yet?
Yeah, you did.
All right. Thank you. Sir, you registered to vote in Fort Smith?
Florida resident.
Florida. All right. Have a good one. Yeah, the officer that came out the other day was very nice about the whole thing. His name is Officer Shaw. We had a quick conversation about it. He went inside and he called somebody and they came back and said I was good to go. I'm aware of the case law you're talking about. I'm very aware of it. That guy was screaming at people. You can see how I'm talking to people. I'm being nice to them. And the fact I went through this whole thing the other day and now I'm having to go through it again is ridiculous. Do you care about the Constitution? Do you care your rights are being taken away and you're the one doing it? It's pretty messed up, dude. I don't know how you can live with yourself, honestly.
I struggle every day.
Well, you know, I was really hoping when I was here the other day I would get cited or arrested so we could file a lawsuit on this. So maybe I'll get what I want.
Maybe.
Because I'm not leaving.
Oh, you'll leave, yeah?
Nope. Make me. That's what I thought. Were you just coming to the DMV to handle normal business, or did somebody call you out here?
What does that matter?
Matters to me. You were just coming here for normal business. Nobody called you. So are you saying the officers the other day were wrong? That's obviously what you're saying. No, this is the people's building. Taxpayers funded. Do you know what that means?
I know what it means.
You have to allow constitutionally protected activities.
What you're doing is not constitutionally protected.
100% it is.
No, it's not.
Then what? Can you tell me what the First Amendment to the Constitution says?
Of
course
this
you can.
is. This says you
That
can't be
doesn't
here.
trump the Constitution. Yep, it does. No, it doesn't. Yeah. The Constitution is the law of the land federally. Hi there.
Hi,
Are you registered to vote for Fort Smith?
I am.
Would you sign a petition to get a candidate for judge on the ballot?
I've already signed one.
Was it for Judge Grimes?
Nope.
Must be a different court race because this one's for Fort Smith Position 3.
Terry.
Okay, that's a totally different race. So
Okay.
this is Whitfield Hyman. He's the guy that filed that lawsuit against the city of Fort Smith about recycling. Remember the city was charging
Correct.
this fee? Yeah, that was his case. To get his name on the ballot, he's got to have like 400 signatures.
Okay.
How are you doing?
Appreciate it.
Investigator Wise, Department of Finance Administration. Sign here. Your petition is signed.
You got to have like 400 signatures by. Oh, we need a street address. We won't send you mail.
Okay. Yeah,
That's how they
I don't want
confirm
no
your-
junk.
No, we won't send you.
I get enough.
Thank you very much. I
Thank you.
appreciate it. How you doing? Were you one of the officers out here the other day? Okay. Okay, so you're aware of what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they came out here and said that I'm good to go. And now he's trying to, I'm not doing anything that that's fine, that's fine. I'm glad you're at least aware of what happened.
Yeah,
That's all I was
he
going to
called me
say.
and told me to
Okay.
make sure that
Thank you. Hi there. Good. You registered to vote here in Fort Smith?
Yes, I am.
Would you sign a petition to get a candidate for judge on the ballot? Yeah, we got to have 400 signatures. To get a candidate for judge on the ballot, he's running for Fort Smith City Judge, so only Fort Smith voters can sign this. I can give you a copy of it if you want.
Have you asked him to leave?
Yeah.
He said yes. DUIs is
But I'm not breaking any laws. I'm doing exactly what I was doing before.
no, I mean I don't want to violate anybody's rights. So. Okay. Yeah, he's just gonna make a phone call to make sure you're not doing anything.
Thank you.
You're not in trouble.
Thank you.
We're just trying to make sure that we're doing everything we're supposed to.
No worries, no worries. It's just confusing because when he came up, I was like, we went through this the other day. It was the same thing with the manager. They did ask me to leave, but I'm conducting a constitutionally protected activity. I'm just talking to people, you know?
Yeah, because I mean, state property is open to the public, so yeah.
Taxpayer funded. You guys registered to vote here in Fort Smith? Would y'all sign a petition real quick? We're trying to get a candidate for judge on the ballot.
All right.
So this is district court.
All right.
The current judge is
Is it okay to go
Oh
inside?
yeah. No,
Oh,
you're good.
okay.
Sorry.
Supervisor coming?
He's calling somebody.
The current judge is Judge Grimes.
So strictly has to do with DFA property.
And they're asking if we come over here when we sign, just so we're not like blocking the way in or anything. I don't want to be accused of that. Is that purple ink? Okay, just making sure it's not. Yeah, our deadline is tomorrow at 12. And that's something else funny about this. This is my last day here on this petition. It's almost done. Now, he's got some kind of case law, but that doesn't trump the Constitution. This is a taxpayer-funded bill. That's right. And in that case, the guy was screaming at people. I know all about that case. The guy was
Yeah,
harassing.
because if you're being disorderly, then I can make you leave, but you're not being disorderly.
He is on state property,
Okay.
and we've asked him to leave.
Okay,
He's not
but-
supposed to be on DFA property. He can go to any other state agency. He can't be on this property. If it was adjacent to public property, he could be on the public part. He can't be on the DFA part.
Okay. What are you saying is the DFA part?
This building and this parking lot is DFA property.
Taxpayer funds it.
Doesn't matter who
Taxpayer
funds it.
It's the people's
Supreme
building.
Court said that he could not be here.
If you're harassing people. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yes. Well, no. The investigator is saying that there's some case for DFA problem. Chief Commissioner of that. What investigator, what's up investigator?
I work for the DFA,
He works for the DFA. What's the DFA?
Department of Finance and Administration, officer of the state.
But it's y'all's decision at the end of the day.
Maybe you can read this thing.
All right, so are you registered to go to Fort Smith?
I am, but I don't have time, buddy.
All right. Have a good day.
He's heading this way.
Yeah, I'm very familiar with that case. The guy was harassing me. He was like screaming at him, causing a scene. Totally different. Hey guys, are y'all registered to vote for Fort Smith?
I am.
Yeah, we just on a petition to get a candidate for judge on the ballot. Okay, cool.
A judge?
Yeah, well, he's running for judge. And to get his name on the ballot, we have to submit like 400 signatures by tomorrow.
Okay.
Move this way just a little bit so they can't say I'm like blocking the door. Yeah, we gotta have 400 by 12 o'clock.
So what is he trying to do?
Get on the ballot for judge, for district court judge.
Okay. Hey, what's his name?
Whitfield Hyman, he's a local attorney. He was the guy that filed suit against the city about recycling. Like the city was charging residents this recycling fee, but come to find out, they wasn't even recycling.
Right.
They were just like throwing it in the landfill. And they're making a profit off it too, which is crazy.
Well, good for him for doing that.
He won, but then they appealed it to the state Supreme Court, and the state Supreme Court the other way, which I don't really understand.
We need some good people in the justice system. That's why I'm in college right now. I'm majoring in criminal justice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to become a lawyer.
It's not the easiest work out there.
I know. I know.
Like reading these laws, it's almost like it's written in a different language. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, appreciate it. Y'all have a good one.
See you.
How you doing, Austin?
Good, how are you?
Not bad. Just working on a petition. We're trying to get a candidate on the ballot for district court judge. Our deadline's tomorrow at 12. So hoping to pad our numbers and finish up. We went through this the other day where they told me I couldn't be here. The police got called and it was FSPD and they left and said I was good to go. So I'm surprised this is
Ready
happening
for
again.
1050.
And like I was saying to her, this is a taxpayer-funded building. As long as I'm not harassing people, I'm just talking to people as they go in and out. And she's seen, I've had people who just totally blow me off. I don't chase after them. I just have a good day. Y'all have a good one.
How many signatures do you need?
The total we need is 344.
What do you got?
We're actually at like over 400, but I've been checking validity and a lot of them aren't any good. Because it's funny, like that last couple, I asked, are you a Fort Smith voter? They get down to the end, they put Huntington or Charleston, and I guess it just doesn't really click with them when I say, I let it sign anyways. I mean, maybe they'll count it, I don't think so though. So that's the problem, a lot of them aren't actually Fort Smith voters.
49,000. Check one.
But we're doing all right. I think we'll make it. This is definitely slowing me down a little bit, but I'm still been getting signatures. While the officers been here. His name is Whitfield Hyman. You might know him. He was the attorney that filed the lawsuit against the city of Fort Smith about the whole recycling debacle, where the city was assessing this fee for recycling, but come to find out they weren't even recycling it; they were just throwing it in the landfill.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was his case. He was the attorney. Yeah, like I said, the cops came the other day. They left, said I was good to go. The only thing that they've said to me inside since then, before this fella came, was they want me to stand over here and not be. I was like right here. Well, what would happen is a lot of people stopped and started to get through. I was like, oh yeah, sure. No, I'll walk over here. So I just stand here. And he kind of caught me off guard because I thought I was good to go and nobody else was bugging. Just trying to get my way off. But just today I've gotten, I think, almost 50 signatures.
How long did I get?
Pretty close. It's 10 a.m. Yeah, not too long. Trying to put this case law on me. Like I said, this guy was harassing folks. This guy was literally screaming at people because it was a marijuana petition back in 2014. And if they wouldn't sign, he would just yell at them, "You got blood on your hands!" Like causing a scene. That's a big difference. You know, free speech is not absolute. Like the whole yelling, fire, and crowded theater and all that stuff. It's not absolute. I understand that. But I think we don't need to reason. Just waiting on the supervisor.
There's a lot that
The main thing about it, the guy was harassing folks.
yeah. Well, it also, like, if there's some non-public, about non-public something, I can't just read it and know what I, I can't read it right
I've
here.
studied the case a lot, and yeah, I think I told you a little bit. It was this guy named John Brown. He was like a marijuana activist,
Yeah.
and he was really harassing people.
Yeah.
And that was his problem. They kicked him out, and instead of just saying, "Hey, I was kind of being a dick," I should probably just leave this alone, he appealed it to the state Supreme Court. And in that decision, they said, you know, "Hey, if you're harassing people at a DFA, your constitutional rights end right there." That's basically what it said.
And that's some other thing about, like, some parts of the property are, like, but it all, like, it has to be determined. There's a lot
But
of that.
whatever case law, even if it says something in there, like the Constitution is more law.
Yeah, I know.
The First Amendment right there says you have the right to petition your government for redress of grievances. I mean, I don't know any other definition of taxpayer funded bill. Like that guy was coming in here, he said, "I'm giving all this money to them." This is taxpayer funded bill right here. It's 100%. Hi there. The Evans. Of course, I haven't seen that too. Look at that, it's on that petition yet.
But I haven't got time, whatever it is.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Yeah, when Shaw left the other day, I thought it was good. He said, "Just don't lock the door. If people want to walk on by, just let them walk on by, and you're good to go."
property staying on it's listed specifically at the DFA.
Okay.
So this prohibits such speech in any place that's solely DFA property, which this is. There's no other businesses here, parking lot restricted for DFA property.
Is there any portion of this particular you want to get rid of?
Well, I mean, you can read the whole thing, but number 3,
Very quickly, the judge. Ma'am, how was your quote for M&M out of Greenwood?
this claim is that he's here on First Amendment. It says it doesn't matter what speech it is, that he can't do it on DFA property.
Well, the guy in that case was harassing folks.
It doesn't say whether they're harassed or not. It says you can't be on DFA property.
Well, this is case law. This is only after someone has had legal action taken against them. I mean, it's my understanding that you're a law enforcement officer, correct?
Right.
If you want to take action against them, you're more than welcome to. But my agency's not.
Okay. All right, Dexter, we're waiting to hear from the commissioner right now. If, is there some way I can get you to transport him to jail?
No, sir. We're not going to assist you in any way with this. It's my understanding he hasn't been disruptive. He's not been preventing business from occurring here. He's the first one to provide, as far as my agency is concerned, to ask you to sign a petition.
Okay.
So long as he's not being disorderly, yelling at people, cussing at people, so long as he's not blocking the entrance, he can be here as far as my agency.
Right.
Is there anything else I need?
That's it. Thank you, sir.
Sir, I apologize for us having to be out here.
No worries, no worries. Thank you so much.
Yeah, well, if you need anything, you're more than welcome to call us.
Thank
like
you.
I said, we're not going to make you leave. I don't know what his agency's going to do. My agency isn't going to be a part of it, okay?
Thank you so much. Thanks, sir.
You
Y'all
have
are
a good
great.
day.
Nice meeting you. Y'all have a good one.
Thank you. Good luck.
And at that point, I really thought the whole thing was over with. Little did I know that that guy had the ability to arrest me. I guess I haven't totally tested it yet, but the client I was working for in that petition asked me to quit with the free speech stuff so he could finish his petition. So I will be back there another day to say hi. I'll be back there another day to complete my First Amendment challenge and see if I can get arrested by someone from DFA. Good Lord. What a freaking crock. I mean, it's so obviously a taxpayer-funded building. Don't worry. Freedom will ring. Let freedom ring. Let the white dove sing. That's all I know. All right, peace.